Do I get full pay if injured at work? Getting injured at work can turn your life upside down. You may be left wondering how you're going to keep up with your rent or afford basic necessities. In New York, workers' compensation is supposed to ease that financial pressure, but does it actually mean full pay? Under New York law, workers' compensation is not designed to pay your entire salary. Instead, it provides partial wage replacement along with medical and supplemental benefits, depending on the nature and extent of your injury. An attorney can help clarify your rights and fight for the highest benefit allowed by law. If your injury prevents you from working more than 7 days, you're eligible for cash benefits. These are calculated as 2/3 of your average weekly wage, up to a statewide maximum. For injuries between July 1, 2025, and June 30, 2026, that cap is $1,222.42 per week. If you're only partially disabled and earning less than you did before, you may still receive partial disability payments. A lawyer can help assess how much you're owed and ensure your benefits are calculated fairly. Workers' compensation covers more than just your paycheck. Medical care for your work-related injury is included from day one, with no limit on approved treatments or duration. If your injury causes a permanent condition, additional compensation may apply, including for disfigurement, retraining, or support for surviving dependents in fatal cases. The law firm you work with plays a major role in protecting your long-term rights and financial future. You do not receive full pay when injured at work. Instead, you receive a portion of your wages based on a specific formula, 2/3 of your average weekly wage, subject to a cap. Your average weekly wage includes not just your regular salary, but also overtime, bonuses, and other earnings. Holding 2 jobs, New York allows you to include income from both, as long as both employers carry workers' comp insurance. An experienced attorney can help gather your pay records and push for a higher average wage to maximize your benefits. To calculate your average weekly wage, the Workers' Compensation Board totals your gross income from the 52 weeks before your injury. That includes hourly wages, overtime, bonuses, and even vacation pay. If you didn't work a full year, the board uses special multipliers depending on how many days a week you worked. This number becomes the basis for your benefits. If your disability lasts more than 14 days, lost wage benefits are paid retroactively from the first day you were unable to work. Otherwise, there's a 7-day waiting period. Once the claim is approved, payments typically begin within 18 days of the injury or within 10 days of your employer's notification, whichever is later. If your employer delays or disputes the claim, the timeline depends on a judge's ruling. Employers are legally required to provide workers' comp insurance and display compliance notices. They must also report your injury, keep records, and provide wage data for calculating your benefits. However, even when they follow the rules, your benefits might be lower than expected. A law firm can make sure your employer and insurer don't cut corners. If your claim is denied, you have the right to appeal. This begins with a hearing before a workers' compensation law judge. If necessary, you can then file for board review within 30 days of the decision. A law firm familiar with New York's appeal process can prepare your case, meet deadlines, and help reverse an unfair ruling. You don't have to figure this out alone. The L Sanchez Law Office, PC, is here to help injured workers in Queens and across New York. If you've been hurt on the job and aren't receiving the support you need, call 646-701-7990 or visit us at 3763 83rd Street, #1 meter, Jackson Heights, New York, 11372, United States.